one on the Landon Roberts, who not only plays fullback, but his primary position is right there, linebacker.
Yeah, that was a great route. They've been setting that up the entire night to the flat and then back in.
Pass interference. Defense number 52. The ball is placed, spot of the foul, and an automatic first down.
Going to the flat where they've eaten them up all night long, and then hit the brakes and back the other way, and really Roberts had no choice. That was going to be a touchdown.
Now first began back at their 25. Another long drive. This one's consumed over 5 minutes. 5 runs, 3 passes. Little trickery here. Hopkins and more trickery to Watson. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Like a 4x100 relay.
Oh.
A lot of give and take here.
Handoff. Option play out wide. Perfectly executed. Wow. I mean to tell you, and for Bill O'Brien, if you only have one play, that was the one. This pass goes.
I was thinking the same.
That's what I was wondering.
Right.
But there was no first pass. There was a handoff.
Terry McCauley, take us through this one.
Okay, Al, this looks like a forward pass, but Watson is a shotgun quarterback, so he is an eligible receiver. So he can catch a forward pass. The ball's thrown from behind the line. This is legal and a touchdown.
All right, so now you've got that pass there. What about the earlier pass?
Well, you better go get to
the
bed.
first one.
Well, it was a handoff, a forward handoff. Does that constitute a pass?
Let's go back and look at some section here. Johnson.
No, it's just a handoff at the
Oh, God. Ow.
You only had one forward pass.
There you go.
Huh? Yeah, I just caught that time and it hurt really bad.
For the extra point.
Depends on what position I'm laying in.
And that makes it 28.
Gosh, I remember
Flag on this play.
I used to go shopping all the time. I'd go to Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I mean, that was when.
So they could move the ball now to the 1-yard line and go for 2 if they so desire.
She's asked me before, but either I've got the kids or I don't feel good or I just don't feel like going anywhere. I don't know.
I would take that point.
Yeah, me too.
The timing of everything with her work schedule combining with my, like Caden's going to get off the bus or something. And that's just like, ugh. But then I got this dog too.
There's a company that's got even more real people than me. J.D. Power, 446,134 to be exact.
No, it's here, but I'm not driving that.
And when they were done, Chevy earned more J.D. Power quality awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs than any other brand over the last 4 years.
drives it.
So on behalf of Chevrolet, I want to say thank you, Bill.
Yeah.
We're going to need a bigger room.
And she. Yeah, but that was when Kyle was here. But now Kyle's at boot camp and.
Hey, come help your old man with the dishes.
Oh.
Stella.
They're really weird about
I haven't heard this story.
him staying in contact with us. He only has certain times he can, I guess he can get a hold of Anna or whatever. God, they're doing crazy things, like he has to do chemical, like he's in a chemical warfare and wear a chemical outfit and a mask. And then while they're in the room, they have to take the mask off and breathe in the poisons. to get like, yeah, yeah. Can you believe that? It's a. They said it like it's a way of building up. There's that movie. Hmm? Have you seen the previews for Servant? You know, M. Night Shyamalan that did Split, the movie Split. There's a movie they just showed the previews. It's called Servant. He's like Alfred Hitchcock. He appears in every one of his movies. But it's about a man and a woman that. There's Robert Kraft, my old boss.
In this stadium, 2 Super Bowl victories, but tonight,
but anyway, her baby was 3.5 months old.
It was your boss.
I know. Did you hear Caden? It was your boss. Anyway, the baby was 3.5 months old and she lost it. I don't know what happened to it. The baby passed away. So this therapist told her to get a doll for therapy. Maybe that's why I played with my dolls so much. I don't know. But this doll looked so real. It's like, oh my gosh, I want one that looks that real. So she ended up hiring a nanny. And this part says, yeah, it's, I don't know, there's a twist in the movie because M. Night Shyamalan, whatever his name is, he was on the talk show thing one night and he had this look on his face, like kind of a smirky smile, like, that's all I'm gonna tell you, or something like that. You know, that she lost the baby, they hired a servant and a nanny, and that was it.
Well, the other thing that we saw on that list of words
So,
Michelle had, one of them was survivor.
no, it hasn't come out. It's coming on TV.
Some of the toughest of the tough areas, and then there is nothing that man.
I forgot what the channel was called, but it's one that you don't even get unless you order it. No, it's coming on TV on some channel. It's like a series, maybe, I don't know how many parts, maybe 4 parts to it. I don't know. But here I thought it was coming to the movie theater. I was so bummed out. So maybe it'll come on a regular channel. I mean like a pay channel that, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna see it. What's a DVR? Speak into it every day. Why? Oh, I think it said when it's coming out, but I have to wait for the commercial to come on again. When it's coming on that channel. Yeah, it's something I don't think I've ever heard of. It is. It is when you I would have to pay for it. But anyway, back. But you'll probably see it if you ever watch TV. It's called Servant. Servant. And I think there's a part where somebody asks the lady, the nanny, why don't you,
Defense number 32.
you know, kind of put the doll down or something like that? And she goes,
That's automatic. First down.
that's okay, I'm fine. Like she starts treating it like it's real. Ew. I just want to see it so bad.
Yeah, no question.
Cause he M. Night Shyamalan is like
Now at the 49.
kind of like
7 to play.
Twilight Zone, Alfred Hitchcock, you know, where it's a twist, like it's not demonic, it's like a twist ending.
Territory by a couple of yards. Goes
I just like him a lot.
The Patriots came out early in the first quarter. And
Anyway, so
success running the ball.
yeah, we were talking about Kyle,
That was a big story around here.
and they were saying it's to build up his,
Ability to stop the run the last 2 games.
like,
After a slow start,
if that ever happened. I'm like, what? I don't get that.
Romeo Crennel, who spent 18 years with Bill Belichick on 4 different
What do you mean?
staffs. Almost 5 Super Bowl rings, Crennel does. Nice heart.
It's probably not that much. I don't know. It just sounds pretty ridiculous to me.
Setting it up for that kill shot. The Texans are a defense whose
I mean,
linebackers want to play downhill fast. Let's see if this is the one now where Josh McDaniels goes a little play fake and tries to get it behind.
I want to find out if
He throws wide open over the middle.
Amy's friend's daughter went into the
Sideline, Justin Lee.
National Guard, but I don't know if there's like Shayla, if there's like if there's plain National Guard and then there's Army National Guard, you know, different levels of it.
Stops play, and that's going to be Justin
Like
Lee.
Kyle would get called to war. I don't know if she would. I want to find out. Did you go through this when you went to boot camp?
They were doing a whole lot better when they were matching
I mean,
up with
he's
him with
doing
quarterbacks.
like some kick butt stuff,
But you got the lead, trying to protect it. Take a
and
look
it's
at Reed.
horrible. But I think he loves it.
And a concussion. Both he had a concussion and a shoulder. So he has to come out. Ball's at the 21-yard line, first down. Brady. On time. Look at him, closing in on him. Looks it out of bounds.
Yeah, Edelman's going to come across the field, but we know he's getting a lot of attention as he comes across. That time it was
I don't even know if the Navy, what they do for boot camp.
Going down the field against McKinney. But there's the one at the top of the screen that really had to be the target.
I never even heard of the Navy having to go to boot camp.
Other guy to make a play for you when he gets that single coverage.
Huh.
Second and 10, play action. Throw that one.
So many people used to go into the Navy, and I think it was just to travel, because that's what they did, travel a lot. But now, I don't know how different it is, what they do.
Throw the ball away at a record rate, right? We've talked about Aaron Rodgers in the past doing that. And everybody thinks it's because of bad protection, and it has been to some extent this year. But the untold part of this story is that he's throwing away sometimes because his guys are covered.
Third down and 10. Pressure on. Throws caught.
I don't know, I wouldn't want to.
Fourth down. They can call to go for
I wouldn't want to join anything that you're able to be called to war. Ugh. And pretty much everything now.
4th
up at 6.
Who? How old is he?
Timeout. New England.
So it's just called the Army, not National Guard.
T-Mobile makes the holidays easier. Like this. Because right now, when you buy one of the latest Samsung phones, you get one free on that. So you can post this, score this, be there like this.
God, is that what Kyle said he wanted to do? I don't know.
So do this on that with us. Now buy a Samsung Galaxy S10 or Note 10 and get one free.
Doesn't it? God, he said so many different things that he wanted to do. I get it confused of what was the last thing he said he wanted to do. But I will let you go because I know you're tired.
Oh, wow. Which in this case happens to be the competition. They don't offer the same amount of cameras as the Silverado.
Mr. Jewell, did you plant a bomb instantaneously?
My son is innocent. I report the fact.
You ruined this man's life.
Wait, so you're almost done doing that?
Brilliant. See the diamond you are. Find dazzling deals on diamonds and more at the sale Cyber Monday sale. Get 30 to 50% off everything, plus extended Black Friday specials, including stunning savings.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Being in the house with two survivors of cancer. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, and my sister is a leukemia survivor. They're two of the strongest women that I know. To be able to go out and represent and everybody else that's going through this fight.
Bro!
I'm Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson Foundation.
Good Lord.
You better draw some origami, because you're about to fold.
You better quit
Why were your eyelashes falling out?
Tie-dye.
Looks like we both been sworn to whisk and glue.
Oh my gosh, Janie.
Trying to stay alive. It'll be 4th down and 6 after the timeout at the 17-yard line. Trying to get this team a little bit of life.
I heard somebody mention that on TV for the first time ever that I've heard it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I've never heard anybody say it but you. And now you hear more, I guess you probably start hearing more of it. It's just like fibromyalgia, you never heard it. It's like when I had it, you did not hear of it. I didn't know what it was. And then when I found out what it was like years later. Then people started, years later.
When does he take control of it, though?
Now it's like, so many people have it.
Where is forward progress in your mind here?
When he gains complete control and he's contacted by the defender, that's where they're going to put it. Foremost point of the ball. When that
I
happens,
know, I know.
I don't see anything to reverse it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm with you. I agree. Right there. That's.
I know, when you told me, you had to repeat it like 3 times. I'm like, what?
They don't give
What? I don't know what you're saying.
challenge. And that could happen. You're going to measure it right now. And they lost the challenge. They'd be down a 1 timeout. And I think they're going to give him a 1st down. And
Discovered it.
6 have come out.
Like the guy Parkinson's disease or something.
And O'Brien's not going to challenge this.
Alright, well, go get some sleep, you sweet little thing, you.
O'Brien says, looky here.
Yeah, it'll go away.
Puts the flag out.
I never get a cold. When it's like everybody else gets a cold. Not everybody gets a cold, but when when somebody gets a cold, it's like it tries to attach itself to me, but within a couple days, 2 or 3 days, the symptoms are gone in my body. But this time, I'm like,
So, did you get a new car? Kind of. Thanks to Navy Federal, it took 5 minutes.
I can't even tell you the last time I was sick
How do you
with like the flu or cold or, you know?
You know he's gonna have girls in that car. Yeah.
I mean, besides,
He's gonna have 2 of them.
yeah.
Great benefits.
I mean, I don't get diarrhea. I don't. The only time I get sick is like because of my stomach problems, but you know, I don't get sick.
Doorbusters starts Sunday. Don't miss out on Cyber Monday savings.
I mean, I may not feel good because of just,
There's just something different with Disney movies.
This Cyber Monday,
my body stuff.
is at Verizon. Get Disney Plus on us for you.
He loves Star Wars more than anything.
And when you
Anyway.
shop online Monday only, get a free LG Stylo.
What?
Happy holidays from Verizon.
Get the season's hottest must-have.
I took Caden over to spend the night with Levi. I didn't eat dinner or anything,
You got my gift.
but he was like, oh,
Oh yeah, it's a really great lovely sweater.
he's taking the game.
Portal from Facebook. We made USAA insurance for members like King. A former Army medic made it the flexibility to handle whatever Monday has in store and tackle 4 things at once. So when her car got hit, she didn't worry. She simply filed a claim on her USAA app and said,
I've got this.
USAA insurance has made the way King needs it easy. She can even pick her payment plan, so it's easy on her budget and her life. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
So while you're out in the kitchen, the play was upheld. Call. It's a first out. Bryant loses a timeout with the challenge. Here it is again, as Terry said.
Yeah, I think the Patriots are gonna. I think the Patriots are gonna lose.
I don't think anything in the world right now is clear enough. Party, you agree? First down at the 11-yard line.
It's only 9-28. Unless somehow they can come back in 3 minutes, but I don't expect that. And I think this is whoever wins this goes to the playoffs.
Exactly what that route combination is. Guys that have been around this league for a long time understand route combinations. And if it's not Edelman, Brady's not real sure where to go right now. Finally gets one-on-one with Edelman. This will be interesting.
Get me in a gear for that. I was just like not into anything, you know.
Escaping the pressure, gets it in. They go 75 yards, 13 left.
Hey, we scored!
This is really pretty awesome. Only
Yeah, I
a
missed
3-man
it.
rush, so there's plenty of room. But watch him work this pocket. This is what he does probably better than anybody over the course of his career.
I just like do things to keep my mind off it, or I will go out of my head.
Really pretty. Even with a double team, White able to break through and get the touchdown.
They go for 2 because of the make it 28-17.
Because like
Touchdown, 2-point conversion.
all this fake food stuff.
So the lineup
Oh my
is
gosh.
for a pair.
Huh?
Officials just waiting for the
Oh yeah, she went to
confirmation on the score.
What comes into play right now, though, is that timeout that the Patriots had to burn
No, it was like
before the 4th down play.
I'm just not. I don't even care. I was.
Confirmed
But it's like,
I'm just saying maybe they could come back.
I wish I had my own house to have it.
The only way they can come back is if they get this two-pin combustion, and they didn't. So,
You know?
Two-man coverages on the outside. One against Edelman.
if they score, they're going to have
Roby, Adam, nowhere to go.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They're going to have 21 points. If you count the field goal or two-point conversion, it's 22. And if you count the a two-point conversion, it's 23.
Thanksgiving, we saw some onside kicks work, but
No, I would want to do that.
If they could get 2 pick six, that would be cool. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think the Patriots are gonna be 10-2.
I have never seen that one. That was, they hit the inside spinner, so the ball was going to break left like a putt. Watch it. It's going to break left, and so what they're hoping is it's going to go slowly towards the line, but it went too slowly and never got there. Just when you think you've seen everything, right? Little right to left breaker.
Oh, God.
Did you ever throw the dice that way?
Roll the dice in any situation.
Oh, I know. When I talked to Sis, she's like, "Oh, I gotta go. The bus is coming." The dog.
So the Texans will have it at the 42-yard line.
The dog, not.
And this will force New England to use its timeouts on the other side of the ball.
I had so much fun when she came over one night and we
Put on the ground.
It's
The
just
ball
so
to
fun.
Carlos Hyde. Goes nowhere. And it'll be second down.
I just keep thinking what this win would mean for Bill O'Brien and Romeo Crennel. You know, you come down here, and this has been the entire story in New England and in Houston. Oh, come on. Don't try and tell me Houston has a chance. This is a joke. We all know it's going to happen. Patriots are going to blow them out, and it was sort of cynical in both cities talking about this. Tonight, a little bit of a statement.
Second and 10.
Okay, we need to get a pick six here. Can't get a pick six. Imagine if we can come back in 2 minutes.
You know, and as we mentioned before, Chris, you go back to last year, the Texans were 0-3. We came here for a Sunday night game. They beat Dallas. They won 9 in a row. Finished the year with 11 wins, lost in the wild card game. And this year, you know, you go back,
I don't know.
they win tonight 19-6.
We're supposed to get 15 inches.
Maybe time to start
15,
paying
maybe
attention to this
16.
division.
I don't know. They
Because
keep
this
changing it.
division sort of had that reputation. Okay, let's see who wins the division and watch them get knocked out in the first round kind of a thing, right? For a while. And now we're starting to see some pretty good play out of this division.
Very interesting down the stretch because Tennessee and Houston will be twice in the last 3 weeks. Third and 8, quick flip out here to DeAndre Hopkins. Wants to make sure he stays.
I remember when I moved back here and Grabber was saying we're having a northeastern, and I'm like, there's no such thing as a northeastern. How can you have a north and eastern storm? He's like, no, a northeastern. I don't know. I still don't get the storm. He explained it to me, but I was like, what? I just don't get it. Northeastern.
Mimi, this game is like to the playoffs, so I think if the I think it's this game. Whoever wins this goes to the wild card game, So if the Patriots lose it, if the Patriots lose this, I think it's the end of the season.
Oh no! The Patriots won't go to Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Patriots have 3 punt
I
Alright.
think so.
one last week against Dallas by Slater.
I'm probably wrong.
I really should go up and get his MEDSs.
All right, Jimmy Fallon, what's happening?
And you need to get some sleepy poo-poo.
Here's my guest. Center of the Chiefs Stanfield. With the free nationals featuring Anderson, Ty, and NFL Patriots. Also, Luke Bryan and I crash the football party.
I thought that. The next day I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's the first time in my whole life that I think I haven't talked to Jamie.
More energy. Yeah. That was a great job.